A broken tube TV in my work has a game over burnt into the screen. Local surplus shop sells air conditioners that explicitly say that they don't work. Guaranteed not to work. What's the story? Folks, we are not here to trick you, but these air conditioners and air humidifiers 100% do not work. $5 each. Take one or take them all. Returns will not be accepted. This enormous mountain of saffron and abathar in Tehran. On I-385 in South Carolina, there's just a sign that reminds you when the Korean War took place. The Korean War, 1950 to 1953. The recommended dosage of my fiber supplements is 1/5 of a bottle per day. A one-person bench. My dentist office is shoes-free. This public restroom at a hotel has bulk toilet paper. The top of this van has a joke few people get to see. Stop looking at my bald spot. My vasculature, left, compared to my Mancodi's, right. This egg I was going to eat had a reddish white. I found a chicken wing by the CVS blood pressure machine. This fridge has a Sabbath feature which deactivates the light inside. The center of my kiwi is the silhouette of a long-beaked kiwi. I asked for extra lettuce in my Big Mac, and they filled the entire box down to the corners. Hotel shower has a mode that shoots one ridiculously powerful horizontal jet of water. My great-grandfather's wooden dog tags from the First World War. Fritters only have 3 ingredients. Corn oil, and salt. In Taiwan, all McDonald's standard burgers are slipping sideways. I saw a roadrunner at work today. A statue covered in plastic bags. My lighter is very similar to my rug. This fence made from cactus. My new toilet seat is turning indigo. Ham contains pork. School lunch Nevada. This ham contains pork. My teacher has a pet turtle that walks around class. My tortilla kinda looks like Jupiter. In Australia, we have chocolate frogs with popping candy and 100s and 1000s in them. The way the rain is falling in just this one place. This sign compares regular snacks to insect snacks. What does it taste like? Restaurant I went to has a place for kitchen tip. Before and after baking my clay crocodile. My blind dog uses her ears to feel out where stairs are. This poster putting a million, billion and trillion into perspective. People don't have a strong intuitive sense of how much bigger 1 billion is than 1 million. 1 million seconds is about 11 days. 1 billion seconds is about 31.5 years. 1 trillion seconds is over 31,709 years. Someone has been parking awfully close in front of me. This waiting room has chairs to accommodate persons of above average width. These wine diamonds I found on the cork of my Chianti. These sweets may also contain milk while claiming to be suitable for vegans. Allergy advice. May also contain milk. Dietary advice. Suitable for vegans. No artificial colors or flavorings. A fisheye made out of metal. Cookie company censors the word fat from customer messages. Hey you. Good job losing some weight. Here's a treat to share and give positive reinforcement in hopes you don't get again. Lardo. Love, past self. One of my neighbors has a life-sized wooden carving of Columbo in his front yard. Only the plus-size clothing section has food. The new advertising campaign for the German Federal Police. All cops are beautiful. The erosion pattern on this cliff and rocks makes it look like a Minecraft rendering. My off-brand frosted flakes are called Frosted Flakes. My frozen shrimp came with roe. This piece of ice from my freezer has a serial number. The smats of mimosa at a local cafe. Hi, my name is Monster Mimosas. Order me 4 shots of vodka, 2 bottles of champagne, and your choice of fresh fruit juice. Dragonfly eggs on the edge of my lotus pond. Found this drink today that has 15,000% vitamin B12 in it. Found a peanut inside the handlebar of the bike I'm restoring. When my dog's hair gets a little greasy between baths, he looks like an oil painting in photos. Someone rode their unicycle to campus today. Mexican babable cheese only has the outline of the cow on it. This beer I bought has a different nutritional composition when sold in Utah. I found a cash register someone threw off an overlook in Virginia. This new loaf of bread is completely hollow. A bee was printed on my candy bar. This kid's t-shirt that lists the planets includes Pluto. San Francisco turtle bread. Home appliances cannot be bought or returned in Bergen County, New Jersey on Sundays. Attention customers. Due to the Bergen County Blue Law, home appliances cannot be sold, returned, or exchanged on Sundays. We apologize for any inconvenience. This public bathroom at a hotel has a bulk toilet. This cardboard pyramid attached to a package is an anti-stacking measure. No stack, fragile. A sign at airport security displaying confiscated weapons. These don't fly in, carry on. Surrendered at Oklahoma City May 12, 2017. Bats, wolves, and velociraptors were all well represented. Discussing climate change in July 1957. Climatologists already suspect, for instance, that a heat age is on the way. The Earth as a whole has warmed up 2.2 degrees in the past 50 years alone. One big factor seems to be the vast quantities of carbon dioxide poured into the air by man himself from burning coal and oil. This is not negligible, since an increase of only a few hundredths of 1% of CO2 in the atmosphere can raise the world's temperature a whole degree. This Tide Pod is large compared to the rest in the package. This hotel has prices for everything in the room in case it goes missing. Dear guests, the following charges will be posted to your room account if any of these items are removed from the room. This tree growing out of the stump of another tree. In Costa Rica, Pringles and refried beans come as a bundled package. A deer head deposit box to test for chronic wasting disease. soda bottle deformed after being left in cold car. There's no separate increments for milliliters, just straight conversions for Oz to milliliters. Perfectly toasted toasts. How my new cap was packaged in an air bubble. The bucket of toy soldiers I bought at Disney World includes the soldier and his mom stepped on. The middle seat cushion is less depressed than the side seats. Came across a roadside riddle in rural Virginia yesterday. Please pray for Jewish George. His mom died twice. This Donald Trump toilet brush. My chicken cutlet looks like a whale. An extra long noodle in my macaroni. Half-pound Reese's cup. Mini sneaker on the Scoots kickstand. Locker next to mine has the exact same letters rearranged differently. Coles P. Lopez K. This bench with a concrete spine that looks like a mattress. The Red Baron has been seesawed from pizza boxes in Mexico. A toilet I used on the Appalachian Trail. This corner commode at my Airbnb. My mom randomly received a check for 16 cents. The Delta Emergency Procedures uses a man with a prosthetic leg. You can spell Billie Eilish on a calculator. I found a small fairy ring in my yard the other day. Geologic looking ice pattern on the rear window. My hometown makes a tree out of boys for Christmas. A bone in my McNugget. My dad has an unopened Coke bottle from the Clemson National Championships in 1981. This Gatorade bottle from 2001 in my grandmother's fridge. This Chinese restaurant has the Millennium Falcon on their lobster sign. Musical instrument accessory vending machine at a bar with live music. Medicine section at my local Rite Aid has a magnifying glass to help visually impaired people read the labels. My local library has both right-handed and left-handed disabled/parent toilets. My Burton snowboarding backpack from the late 90s. Just an everyday bento lunchbox in Japan. This padlock is padlocked. This teeny tiny baby Tabasco bottle. The way this glass broke while creating this heart-shaped hole. Gumwall, Seattle, Washington. Found an unopened, limited edition Lord of the Ring Blockbuster gift card while cleaning out my desk drawer. I use old newspapers to protect my workbench from leather dye. This one looks like a prop from a post-apocalyptic video game. This ceiling light projection. In Germany you can buy soup shaped like a sausage. Taco Bell ad from 1992 spring training program. This is a steal. 59 cents each plus tax. Everyday values. For a meal that's a steal. Make a run to Taco Bell. You'll find 59 cents everyday values on soft or original tacos, tostadas, bean burritos, and pintas and cheese. At this price, it's easy to keep a plate covered. This weird transparent cockroach. This Marshall stocks their hair products according to color. This wine box has instructions on turning it to a birdhouse. This chocolate milk carton has passive-aggressive instructions for how to open it. Squeeze life out of edges. Don't make us open, draw a diagram. These sustainable paper-based packing peanuts. My local grocery bulk aisle put jelly beans right between candy and dry beans. This cat's thumbs. This 25-year-old yeast is still working. The worst beer hall and the best sandwich shop are neighbors. The original mock-up of Disneyland, Anaheim, CA. My lined truffle bar came empty. This honest to goddess nest in a family fun center in Hocking Hills. European hornet calmly grooming his foot while sitting on my hand. I saw an N64 logo table while I was doing DoorDash today. The middle snap on my son's onesie is colored differently than the others. The frost patterns on the hood of a car this morning. This sign bans pigs from the park. No pets allowed on school grounds. No dogs, cats, or pot-bellied pigs. Saw an albino squirrel today on my walk. A warehouse worker left the box cutter in the package with my new desktop. Nerf guns have rifled barrels. The way the tiles around this pole are not affected by the weather because of dog urine. A local charity shop was selling a bootleg copy of The Office. The Office, the complete first series. Duck you. This set of 4 glasses has a label correcting its description. 4x 460 ml Pilsner glasses. Oops, the capacity of each glass is actually 395 milliliters. 1 ounce in copper, silver, and gold. An eyelash machine at my mall. My math teacher has a metal bat in her classroom. This McDonald's fry looks like Godzilla dancing. The chimney on my Eunice building looks like Boba Fett. So I spent the afternoon building my Aston Martin DB5007 Lego car that my son got me for Christmas. Even has multiple license plates. A pretty perfect dagger made of ice. Cement sidewalk impression from an amphibian. Newspaper from 1971 I found in a box has an advert for 20 donuts for $1. Kind of profound art from my young self in the late 90s. Stages of grief: glass, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. This door on a house's ceiling. In New Jersey, there's a gravesite that has an exact replica 1981 Mercedes 240D carved out of granite. This dried smudge of Greek yogurt kind of looks a rooster standing on a spoon. Subadult orchid mantis blushing pink. The stains on this nickel make Thomas Jefferson look like a zombie. This pack of gum I bought comes with paper to wrap your chewed gum in. The individual pieces of gum in the case are not wrapped. The sky this morning was bright pink and purple, making the road pink also. This bumper sticker looks like a grocery list. The way the ice is melting off this sign. An outlet in the mirror, the gym at my apartment complex. I stuffed 16 toilet paper tubes inside of each other. This coffee mug has weight breaks to keep your coffee from splashing out. This low resolution tabletop at a mall food court. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, translated into Scottish. This charger with a 78% light. My Charlula has a smiley face in the grain of the cap. Saw a coyote on Deer Island, Isla de Venedas, Mazatlan, Sin Mexico. The shadow of this cow is a donkey. My Haribo cola gum is contained one lonely red bear. Local bowling center still got a Tron poster. Streets in Vietnam become occupied by spontaneous flower shops as people decorate their houses for the Lunar New Year. My pocket dictionary from 1831 lists Z as the 24th letter of the alphabet. This sign, posted in it at a shop's customer bathroom. Please do not flush. Pads, tampons, hopes, dreams, keys, goldfish, love letters, your ex. These will cause the toilet to overflow and the world to end. My textbook came with a monster.